Monday, the Power Minister held a press conference assuring Ghanaians of the end to Dumsor. Now, he has put his job on the line in an exclusive interview with Joy News that he will resign if Dumsor does not end by the end of this year. But what do you make of it? Do you believe the minister, or do you believe that the promises he's made is going to be fulfilled? Or do you believe it's one of those promises that they make all the time? We will interrogate the matter from the general public, including you at home. Let's see what your thoughts are. Yesterday, the Power Minister promised that Dumsor is going to end in 2015, and if it doesn't, he's going to resign. Do you really believe in what the minister says, the promises the minister is making?
Well, it is a policy that he is trying to bring out. So right now, if he is bringing the policy out, I don't know the perception he has for the government or the program that they have for the government. So I think if he is bringing those things out and it will work, I'm sure you have to prove to us, we the Ghanaians, to know that what we are trying to contribute to build the Ghana, we are using it very well. Not that today the light off, tomorrow this, tomorrow this. We don't want to do anything like that.
So do you believe in the timeline he's given that Dumsor is going to end in 2015? Are you sure he's going to end?
No, I don't believe in that.
Why?
Because maybe they will say it as times go on. They come and blow, sometimes say something that they want to say so that people will hear to their ears. But if it will be that, we are praying for him so that it will work well.
But do you believe in the policies that he's bringing? He's outlined some measures that the ministry is taking to ensure that the Dumsor ends forever. Do you believe in those policies?
Well, it's true. Some are true. But the way they will execute it, that's my problem. If they execute it, then all of us will know that, oh, this is what the program that they have brought on board is working well. Fine, I don't have any problem with that.
That's difficult to say. Unfortunately, they didn't give a specific date, so it's going to be very hard for us to measure whether it's going to happen. But I'm expecting that since next year, 2016, is a political year, they'll try and live up to it.
So you believe that the minister is going to fulfill his promises?
I'm not believing, I'm actually hoping.
That Dumsor is going to end in 2015. Do you believe in that?
No, I don't believe it.
Why?
Because if you look at the situation now, a lot of promises the government has made. There's no this thing. He failed. You see, so tomorrow promise, today promise, other they promise. So I don't believe all the promise will fulfill.
What do you think of what he says? He says that if these promises are not fulfilled, he is resigning. What do you make of this?
You see, this issue he had made, I think if it is me, I'll resign today. If it is me, I'll resign because he can't do it.
Dumsor is going to end. Let's see. They keep promising and failing, so let's see what happens. But I'm not very optimistic about his promise. I personally think, let's see what happens.
What do you make of the policies, the interventions that he says he's bringing on board to end Dumsor forever, that Dumsor will not happen again from 2015 onwards?
To be very honest with you, I think we've heard so much of these promises in the past. So usually when they give these promises, I take it with a pinch of salt. Let's give him the benefit of the doubt and see what happens.
Dumsor is going to end in 2015?
I'm not sure.
Why do you say that?
Because of the crisis where we are meeting. It's very, very hard. That's why we can't and you can't end it.
The minister has put his job on the line. He says if it doesn't end in 2015, he's going to resign. Do you really hold him by these words?
I'm not sure. I'm not sure he will resign. But only saying that he's going to resign, but I'm not sure he will resign.
Do you really believe in those words? And he put his job on the line that if he doesn't, he will resign. What do you make of these promises?
I think I believe in it. We should start believing in our leaders. I'm actually a Nigerian. If they make promises like this and put their jobs on the line, let's give them some hope. Let's give them a try. I think they also have families that the light-off is affecting. So let's believe in them and give them a chance.
He also outlined some interventions that he says are going to help to resolve the Dumsor issue forever. Do you really believe in these words that Dumsor is going to end in 2015?
I don't.
Why?
We have had several of such promises. None of them have been fulfilled. So what is different with this kind of promise? The president himself has given several promises on different platforms. We have not seen any results. So what is it to tell Ghanaians that this one is going to be different?
He has put his job on the line, saying that if by the end of 2015, Dumsor does not end, he is going to resign.
That would be very beautiful. And that's what Ghanaians are expecting. Dumsor has come to create problems for Ghanaians. All businesses are collapsed. People are living in hunger. They are living in deprivation because of Dumsor. So thank God, if Dumsor is going to end, and if he doesn't, he's going to lose his job, that will be beautiful news.
Clearly, none of the people we've spoken to seems to believe in the promises made by the minister, not even putting his job on the line. But what about you at home? Do you believe in what he says? Do you believe Dumsor is going to end in 2015? I hand over back to the studio to continue with the discussions.